Hello, everyone. This is our final installment of our four-part series all about Thinkific. Today, we're making sure everything's set up properly, going through our settings, and finally testing a product, and then checking on the other end of the test to make sure that they are enrolled, they're inside ConvertKit, and they're also inside of our spreadsheet that we made for them as well, too, for enrollees. But before we dive in, I just want to mention our sponsor today. This video is brought to you by Segmetrics. It's the best analytics platform for course creators. Check the link in the description to find out a little bit more and take advantage of a special offer. So let's dive in. Here I'm in our dashboard, so I've logged in. There's a few things that we're going to notice right off the bat. First of all, we've got our URL working. So we are on oca-think.com. If you remember from before, our old URL was sort of characters and numbers.thinkific.com. And we were able to make this our primary domain. I linked the video of how to set up a custom domain in the description as well if you want to check that out. So first off, when you get into the dashboard, up on the left-hand side, now we can't see it here anymore because I've completed everything, but it will have a percentage of completion of setting up your account. Because mine's already got to 100%, so because we've set everything up throughout these videos, actual progress bar disappears. So if you don't see that, probably means you're all set. But if it's sitting around the 92% mark or something, go ahead and click on that and it'll prompt you to finish setting up anything that you haven't completed already. So if we want to go into our settings to start checking off all of these items, first, actually, let's check our checklist. So integration and launch, we want to review our payment settings. First of all, we want to make sure that we can collect our money. Review the course pricing settings, because remember we set up the course and then we also set up the community. And then we also made the community an order bump if you're getting the course. We also want to integrate with Zapier and Google Sheets. We integrated with Zapier in a previous video, but now we want to do the full setup to Google Sheets and test that. And then we want to attach it to ConvertKit for proper tagging and automation on the email service provider side of things. Check domain, which we did just see, so I'll check that off. And then, of course, test, purchase, and launch. Great, so let's pop through the settings first off. So when you're logged in, pop over to settings and you'll see some of the initial setup that we did. I do want to pop down to site URL because we want to make sure that our custom URL is set to the primary URL. This is the first thing we want to check to make sure that we're using our custom one and not the old Thinkific URL. So that's all working. Got our learning content here. You can change any aesthetics if you want. So you can change the course player, colors, things like that. Payments is the one we want to make sure of. So this is one of our checks that we definitely want to make sure is working. Under Thinkific payments, you want a green verified. If it's red, if there's an error, or if it's orange, if it needs more information, go ahead and click on that warning and it'll prompt you to complete what is needed to collect payments. This is very important. Before you launch, these need to be green and verified. The one down here is payouts. So you take payments in, of course, people purchase your course, and then you have to be paid out that money as well, too. So where is it getting paid out? We need all of your banking details in here as well, too. So make sure that's green and verified so that you can get paid out. That being said, if this is orange, you can still collect payments. It just means that Thinkific will hold those payments until you give them a valid bank account to check them out with. Great. Review payment settings. Perfect. Let's review our course pricing settings. So we'll go back up into here into learning products, click on courses, and then we have our course here. We see that our course is published in green, which is great because our course will not be available to purchase unless it's published. So we can go ahead and click on edit. Now when we're inside the course, it's going to bring us right to the curriculum. But along the top, we have all of these settings. So if we pop over to settings, make sure our URL is good, got our course name there correctly. You can pop down the side and again, change anything about appearance also here if you'd like to. Setting to drip. So if you want people to access your content at a certain point in time, make sure you set up these dates here. And we have the different drip types listed above too. So we have the course officially releasing on April 1st. Let's check our pricing. Of course, it's not free for this one. So it's a one-time payment. We've got $20 for this course. You can, of course, copy the link, open that up in a new tab, and then make sure that our course is here. Great. Here it is. View our course. We're going to come back here when we go and check out as well. Great. The after purchase and publish. The after purchase we don't have access to because it's on a higher plan, But publish, you want to click here, just make sure it's set to published. Again, as long as it's set to published, you will see this green published lettering. And you're good to go. So let's check into our community that we also set up. So in communities, we also see that that's published as well too. And I'm going to click on this just to make sure our community is live. It's set to publish, so it should be live. But if we click on that, community is live. Now, of course, this doesn't have the graphics and things like that that you might have customized yours to have. So a lot of the default settings, but we'll see the green tab up here that this community is live and ready. Go back. And then here we want to click on these three little dots and click on edit. So there's a few things that we want to check. So inside settings, you can go ahead and change some colors, banner image, and things like that as well too. If you want to go through some of the aesthetics, course, or we have our community URL here, but we definitely want to make sure we check pricing. So we have our pricing for access to the community for a flat rate of $20. If you want your community to be a monthly fee, that is an upgrade to the plan above this. So we do have to have a flat rate for community for this plan. Again, after purchase, we don't have access to. It's going to take them to a thank you page, give them access to the community, send them their login, and covers all the basics, but we just can't customize where they're going to go afterward. Of course, we want to click on publish and make sure that this community is published. Looks good. Excellent. So let's pop back over here. Review course pricing settings. Excellent. One more thing that I wanted to check as well too. Click on market and sell and click on our order bumps. Because we created an order bump for when somebody purchases the online course, then they can order bump and get the community for an additional $10. So you'll see that those are priced as $20 each, but if they're already purchasing the course, they can bump up that order to add on the community. So I'm going to click edit here, and then we've got select the order, select your order bump product. So this is the product that people are going to be able to bump onto it. Which products will display this order bump? We've got Online Course Academy. So once Online Course Academy is showing in the checkout, the community is able to be added to that. Got our one-time payment of $10. They have access for 365 days, which is the same thing as the online course. And our strike-through price, because this community is usually $20, but they're getting it for $10. All this looks good. Save again. We are in good shape. So our next integrations, we want to make sure it's integrating with Zapier and bringing them over to the Google Sheets. What that's going to do is automatically generate a members list that you can have inside your Google Sheets as people are signing up. I'd like to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Segmetrics, the best analytics platform for all online course creators. I know many of us rely on tools like Google Analytics and Facebook ads to understand how to improve our marketing, but these web-based tracking systems have a hard time understanding subscription products and the lifetime value of our customers, which is the whole reason we have courses in the first place. Segmetrics automatically connects into your courseware that you're already using and lets you see not only where your most valuable customers come from, but what aspects of your courses keep people coming back for more, increasing engagement, and also ultimately reducing churn. So right now it's time to uncover the hidden profits of your marketing. And to make that even easier, Segmetrics is offering you 2 weeks absolutely free and 15% off your first 3 months with them. All you have to do is go to segmetrics.io/marg. That's segmetrics.io/MARG to take ownership of your marketing and start uncovering the hidden profits left in your funnel. Thank you so much, Segmetrics, for sponsoring this video. So if you want to have a spreadsheet in your Google Drive that you can just glance into to see how many people have signed up and who has signed up and a little bit of extra information, you can set that up as well. We're also going to make sure that it's attached to ConvertKit. We already did that integration in a previous video that's linked below, but we want to make sure that they're being tagged correctly so they can go onto automations as well. Great. So back here, we go ahead and click on apps, and that's where we're going to see the Zapier and ConvertKit integration. So if you remember in that video, ConvertKit was a native integration, so it integrates directly with Thinkific, whereas Zapier is more of a bridge integration. So you have to use Zapier outside of the site to connect the two different softwares. So inside ConvertKit, we're going to click on the settings here. Now this is all set up and there's a few different options. You'll see all these down the side, but we'll just scroll down to look at them. We have the student payment tracking available. So any purchase information like metadata pulled over into ConvertKit because this is activated. Tag signups is more of a general catch-all for all signups. So we're going to skip these tags actually right now. And then we're going to go down to tag orders. Because as you'll see for the courses, it gives us the option of customizing tags for the Online Course Academy. But it's not until we get down to orders that we can customize tags not only for the Academy, but also for the community as well too. We can also tag completed enrollments as well. So anytime someone has completed the course, we can click on this and we've got a tag that says OCA member completed. Great. So if they've completed the course 100%, they get a completed one. We'll go ahead and save that. Great. So if we're tagging all the orders, so these are people that ordered but have not yet completed the course. We have for Online Course Academy, we're going to say member 2023. What else have we got here? Member alumni. So we have a cohort, which is 2023, and then we also tag them as alumni because all the alumni from every cohort can also be classified in one group as well too. Save those tags. And then this gives us the option under orders to tag people for community as well. So if they take that bump, they take that order bump for community, then we can also tag them. Sorry, it's not allowing me to really pull it up on the screen. So it's at the very bottom here. We've got member community. Excellent. So I have a series of tags based on their behavior. As soon as they order, they've got Online Course Academy access and then a tag for their current cohort. If they bump up and add the community, they also have the community tag as well too. As soon as they complete the course, they get a completed tag as well. So you can play around with some options that are available there, but that covers the ConvertKit aspect. Let's look at Zapier. So everything now is integrated into ConvertKit and pulled over into that email service provider. But what we want to do also is we've made a little spreadsheet here. So OCA student enrollment, once people sign up and enroll in the course, we want to keep a running list of them. There's a few different reasons why you might want to do this. Now, you can always export the list from Thinkific and import it into Google Sheets. But if you have a running list, then you can add on more columns of who's completed what. If somebody needs to partner up with someone else, you can coordinate that in the spreadsheet. If you're dividing people up into teams, you can easily do that through the spreadsheet as well too. So it gives you all the information to work with if you should need it without having to do the export. And you can see it in real time during a launch as well. So how we do that, like I said, we don't do it inside Thinkific because it is a third-party app. So we're going to go out to Zapier itself. I've got a folder inside my Zapier called Thinkific Course. And this is where we're going to add the Zap. Great. So we'll go ahead and click Create. And let's name this OCA enrollment to Google Sheets. Great. So first of all, our trigger, make sure we've got Thinkific in here. And when we did the integration, it should recognize our Thinkific account already because it should be loaded in Zapier, all set for us to do this. So, new full enrollment. Yeah, let's do it. Depending on your circumstance, you might need one of the other ones, but we're going to do full enrollment. This is our school. Even though we've changed the URL, this is still the school that's associated with our Thinkific account. We're going to go to Continue, select course name, Online Course Academy. You can select more courses if you like as well. We're doing a test trigger, so it's just going to fill it in with some fake data that we're able to play with. Go ahead and skip test. Now, when we play with fake data, so you'll see like Jim Wilson test at example.com. So when we play with fake data, Zapier is just going to feed us pretty much the bare minimum. So once you get orders coming in, you're probably going to have a lot more information to be able to pull into that Google Sheet. But right now, we just want to make sure that the flow of information is working. So pop it into Google Sheets. Event, create spreadsheet row. Count. select our drive, and it's the student enrollment. So now what it's going to pull up is our column headers. So we go over here, we've got name, email, course, community as our column headers, and then automatically Zapier is going to try to ask us what information do we want to map to those columns. So we have first name, and you can add multiple fields in here too, because the column we just have name, but Thinkific brings in first and last name. So we're going to have to do first name space and then pop in last name, email, course 1, and community. So there's no community in here because, like I said, Zapier just pulls in some very basic information. Once an order comes in and community is available to be pulled from, if it's ordered, then we'll have that information as well too. So that's why the course one says course 1 as opposed to our actual course name, because we're just dealing with some fake data right now. So let's continue, test action. And this should happen right away. So if we go over our spreadsheet, excellent. It created a row and we have our name, first name space last name, email, our course name, mapping to the correct columns. It takes on the designs of the row above it, so it might take on the background. That's fine. Just turn it back to white. Great. So we know this is working. Set this to publish and turn on. Zap is installed and tested, and we are good to go. Great. Integrate with Zapier, attach to ConvertKit tagging. Now test, purchase, and launch. So this is where we can pull up. I'm going to pull up in incognito mode because we're already logged in. So we want to make sure that we're doing it in a browser that we're not logged into. So we'll go to the URL. Great. Online Course Academy. It's our only product. So it's going to bring us here. Buy for $20. Perfect. Now we're at the cart page. And so there's a couple things going on here. We have a coupon, and we actually do have a testing coupon. So I'm going to use that to make sure that works. And then we have the order bump. Yes, add to my order, Online Course Academy community. I'm going to add that on as well too. And it's going to add the extra $10 to the order. I'm just going to remove it to also show you that the strike through is working too. So we did $20, but actually it's on for 10. So that's working. That's something to check out as well too, because some people get that backwards sometimes. Like you don't want it to say 10 with a strikeout and then actually go through as $20. So make sure that those are the right way. I'll click on that. Now let's check our coupon. Test 97, apply. So it's only going to apply the coupon to the core product, not to the add-on. So keep that in mind as well too. I'm going to go ahead and process this transaction. So meet me back here. We'll see the approval, and then we'll go in to make sure that it's showing up everywhere on the back end. Okay, I've just hit complete purchase, and this is exactly where it redirects me to. It's added me to the dashboard and asking me to set a password. So let's complete that with a test password. Great, so we can access our products, Online Course Academy, Start Learning. We can go to our dashboard because, like it said, the information is actually not available until, here we go. Yep, information is not available until Friday, March 31st at 8 p.m. because that was one of our release dates that we set. But we can go back to dashboard, and not only do we have access to the course that's released on that date, but we also have access to the community because we made that order bump, and we can see the community here too. So that's great. Let's go into our backend and make sure that my order has been added everywhere that it needs to. So if we go down to support your students, we can go down to users. And here it is, $11. My email enrollments, which means I'm enrolled in 2 of the programs, being the communities and the course. So we can see right here, Online Course Academy, active enrollment, 1 year expiry, 1-year expiry, community, active enrollment, progress 0%. So everything looks great from a Thinkific standpoint. Let's pop over to our spreadsheet. Spreadsheet looks good. So we have all the information automatically pulled in through that Zap. No need to check Zapier if it is coming into the spreadsheet. We can assume that it's working. If it didn't come in, we would have to come back and troubleshoot Zapier, but all looks good. The final check is ConvertKit. So here I'm inside the OCA members 2023 and looks good. So we have this email inside OCA members 2023. You can also see our tags on the right-hand side. We have an alumni tag with my email inside it as well too, but we do not have the member completed tag because I have not completed that yet. So everything looks good. So that wraps up our series on Thinkific. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.